50 business, I done made my own brand. And I put it in their face to make a hater overstand. Got a hunger to recover, man, I got some dinner plates. To set this time and reservation like a dinner date.
All good in the hood of make believe. I encourage to hate. I let it motivate. The show is arrive. I'm 210. This is CCX 50/50 Bennett. Good morning. Good morning, world. Good morning, USA. Good morning, junkies. Good morning, recovering addicts. Whatever y'all want to call it. It is 7:11 my time, and I wish we had a 7-Eleven, but we don't. And right now, I'm not making no sense because I literally just woke up, rolled out of bed, put on my self motivation, and jumped on here. It's called dedication. It's called dedication and work ethic. With dedication and work ethic, be all right. Let me read my quote for the day, man. I was scrolling and this came up, and it makes a whole lot of sense to me. I just gotta find it. Bear with me. All right. It says, reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. And that's just common sense right there, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. It's common sense. So let me give you a prime example. 20 plus years, I was a junkie. My mind frame and my mind was on junkie mode. I call it junk time. What time is it? It's junkie time. You know what I'm saying? What that means is when I was on that type of time, nothing mattered, nobody mattered. My kids didn't matter, my mother didn't matter, my mother, nobody. You name it. I didn't give a damn about nobody but getting that drug, right? So when I went to treatment, the first thing I did, I admitted I had a problem, all right? But after that, I was on my mindset. I was on my mindset. I was digging in to read. I was reading shit. I was watching videos on changing your mind. I was watching things on how to keep that mindset. And you know, the thing that you have to do is you have to get rid of people. When we were junkies, and I'm gonna keep on saying that. If y'all don't like me saying junkies, then fuck you, don't watch my shit. So what I mean by that was if I was I'm in junkie mode, like right now, I just woke up and came on here. Usually I would wake up and the dope man wouldn't be up. But motherfucker, I'm gonna wake your bitch ass up. And you around the corner. If you don't answer that phone 5 times, I'm knocking at your door 30 times. And I don't give a fuck if you mad at me because I'm coming to you with like $300. So congratulations, nigga. You just made what a motherfucker makes a paycheck working at Wendy's for 2 weeks, nigga. In 3 minutes. That's the way I was seeing shit. But then what's crazy is we think it's okay. We think, let me give you a story. You know I like telling stories. All right, it's no cap. All right, so one day, right, I'm in a house in the projects with one, two, 3, myself. And I hate to say this. I hate to say it. But we were with a kid, a little girl. I think she was like 12 or whatever. But they used to keep her upstairs, right? Away from everything. Lock in a room, shit like that. And I remember, and we would struggle for food. I wouldn't struggle for no motherfucking food because I had food stamps and I knew how to fuck to eat. I knew it was a soup kitchen right down the street that I could walk to. I knew it was a motherfucking Kroger right up the street I can walk to and get my food when I had my or order the shit, right? So, and then I have a question to ask you after this. So, look, one day I get up, I got my work. You know what I'm saying? I got my shit. I'm not getting sick, nigga. I get up, I turn around, go quick before everybody gets up. I'm trying to be quick. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I get right and I get up. Everybody's looking at me like, this nigga must have some dope. Why is this nigga so happy? Why is this nigga so energetic? Why can he move? How come he ain't clutching his stomach? How come he ain't sweating? How come he ain't crying? How come he ain't on the phone trying to beg the dope man for a front? Knowing motherfucking well you ain't, let me look in the camera. Knowing motherfucking well you ain't gonna pay that man back. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing it. So back to the story. Dude comes downstairs and homegirl's like, I sold your food stamps. And he was like, bet. We gonna get some now. We ain't gonna be sick. I'm not sick. I don't give a fuck. I got to hustle. I had a little place that I would go around the corner and I would hang out there. I would get whatever I needed. I would go there. I would break them off and I would just sit there and I would trap. I was a junkie trapper. What that means is I would trap to get my fix. So I would never make no money. I would just be able to make the money to get more. So back to the story, right? She says, hey, I sold some of your food stamps. He's happy. I can't wait to get high. He said, how many you sell? This bitch said all of them. He was like, for a month, that's cool. I got 300 food stamps in my pocket. She says, no, I didn't sell them for 30 days. I sold them forever. Bitch, you just sold my food stamps forever? I get them for a whole 6 months to a year, and you sold them forever, and we struggle for food. I'm in my spotlight. Y'all niggas bet not come to me for no motherfucking food when y'all done sold $300 in food stamps. But see, they share shit, right? So 300 get you 150. They get a bitch the food stamps. They get the 150 in the work, and it's a whole house full, right? So everybody's getting like 3, 4 points. This bitch comes to me and she gives me a half a point. I don't give a fuck. You know what I do? Let me piss y'all niggas off. I blow it off. And they go, oh, no. You can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is, like, I already got mine. I leave. I get a phone call. I left all day. I get a phone call and they like, hey, Tim, hey, we hungry, man. You think you can go to the store and get us a few bags of chips? No, nigga. Well, can you get us some to drink? No, nigga. But they don't ask me why. And they ask me this because they know my heart. And when you're in junkie mode, man, it's survival of the fittest. But sometimes you got them people who are like, oh, you sick? Here you go. That was me. I walk around with a, you know what I'm saying, with a 8. And if a motherfucker come to me, say they sick, here you go, boom. That's why I say I got a line in my song. I need a meeting. What did I say? I done help friends get unsick pension out of my own gram. So if you don't know what that means I was helping people get unsick pension, giving them shit out of my own gram, out of my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way I felt. You know what I'm saying? I was sick like a couple times, but after I felt that sickness, I would never want it again. So I kept my shit. I should have said this to the beginning. I don't want to trigger nobody, but I'm gonna make this make sense. So I would do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was, from where I was, I ordered $300 in groceries, and they got delivered to where I was living at with the rest of the junkies, the rest of the fiends, the rest of the addicts, because we were not recovering addicts. That's what we were. You know what I'm saying? So the next day, or I think later on that day, my shit gets delivered, 300, and I'm bringing these bags in, and they just looking at me like, it's Thanksgiving time. We gonna eat good. I ordered shrimps. I ordered steaks, some crab legs, the vegetables, all type of shit, because I'm a cook. And they just looking at me like, yes, we got food. And I'm like, no, nigga, you don't. Pop Tarts, everything. So I have a closet, my own closet that I cleared out right next to me. And I even had to have a safe, which makes it crazy. I had to have a safe. But what's funny is, like, when I first got there and I think I bought like a half ounce of dope. And the first thing she does is says, here, you can use my safe. But I'm on point. Bitch, I'm going to use a safe that you know the code for. So that's what she do. I don't know how to change it. Here's me. Google, what kind of safe is it? Oh, hey, Google, how do I change the code to this kind of safe? Change that bitch. Change that bitch. Say me, change that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I changed it, right? Kept all my shit in there, but back to me eating the groceries. I'm putting the groceries up, and the first thing this bitch holler is, so you gonna keep all the groceries in there in your closet so we can't get none? Yeah, nigga, I am. You just sold $300 for $150, gave me a little dust. Y'all over there leaning. Y'all sold y'all food stamps, and y'all think I'm finna supply for some grown ass people? You got me fucked up. But my heart, I believe I don't like leaving no man behind. If you rolling with me, we start here and we end here together. But in this field, sometimes you gotta leave that motherfucker behind and pray to God they catch up. But sometimes they don't. So I end up giving them food and shit. But to end this story, I'm happy to say that everyone in that house got clean. And you know why? And I got told this by my homeboy. They got told they got clean because of me, because I motivated them. And you know what else they did? They left the city. They left the city and they got clean. And that sucks because that's Clarksville has nothing that you can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I wish that what I'm doing now I could do there, but it's not gonna work because when I went there to visit in my slab, people thought that I was flexing on. They thought I was bragging on. They thought I was, even though the first time I went down there, I went and seen all the people I used to hang out with who were on the streets, and I bought them food, gave them some money. Gave him a ride, took him to the soup kitchen. I even went back to the soup kitchen. What's up, 210? You good? I'm clean, man. Y'all good? Nah, man, I'm kind of. Y'all want to go for a ride? And we just talked. That's what I did. I thought, and them people didn't think that I was bragging because they knew I was helping. But everyone else, their mind frame. Oh, this nigga think he the one because he got clean and he got a car, he got a job. So now he think he the shit. We ain't gonna let this nigga come back to this motherfucker and think that he run this shit and he just the shit. You got people like that who breed off of jealousy and envy. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing like that. I'm not that type of nigga. I don't want nobody to be jealous of me. I don't want nobody to envy me. I don't want none of that shit. I just want people to enjoy I just wanted people to enjoy what I talk about. I just want people to see that I represent this shit. I represent this shit with my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna wear no shit like this and I'm not be about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to say they got clean. I'm happy to say that who else got clean? A couple of my people say they got clean, but I think they capped. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say name, but I think they carry. I know one for a fact, that nigga carry. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So it's Monday. No, it's not Monday. Being off of work, for 3 days straight, I lose. But it is Wednesday, July 10th. And today, ladies and gentlemen, keep your sobriety intact. Remember, it's a business first. Remember, it does start in your mind, but I think it starts in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, when your brain stops working, you die, but when your heart stops beating, you die. So I believe it starts right here. Because in your heart, you have to believe, I want this. And then it goes up this way. And then it starts there. But then you have to put that shit in the universe. And I said this in one of my songs. The universe is like a motherfucking boomerang, man. You watch what you put out in the universe, man, because that motherfucker come right back and it'll smack you right in the motherfucking mouth. And it will. Just like with the music. You know what I'm saying? I just pray to God that I've been getting blessed all the time. I got a good woman. We disagree a lot, but it's because of what's going on. Not between us, but outside. Main reason why I keep my circle this small. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like you, get away from me. I'm not going to act like I like you. Matter of fact, I might tell you. And I'd rather tell you to your face that, hey man, I really ain't feeling you, man. Look, we don't need to hang out no. I'd rather be like that than to be on fucking Facebook and shit, on Twitter and all that shit with them fingers, talking all this type of shit. You motherfucker didn't make the fuck out of here, man. Especially if you got my phone number or you can hit me up. Motherfuckers rather get on Facebook and announce and write a whole New York best time selling novel about something, talking about someone, and you see this person every day. Shit like that don't make sense. So once again, I'm running the point because it's early, you know what I'm saying? But I get like that. I'm just getting this in before I go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? But we just gonna make this shit quick, you know what I'm saying? Until I start getting my co-hosts in and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got a co-host, but motherfucking ass don't get up. Yeah, you nigga. And my other host, John, he works. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take the point by myself. If I gotta do it every day, I'll do it every day. Because I'm comfortable with sitting here talking in front of the camera. But in a couple I'm just I'm just telling stories and shit like this for the time being. Probably like the rest of the week, but hopefully next week we'll have topics and discussions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, my new single Motivation just dropped. And I'm pretty excited about that one because it was originally titled Sober Motivation, but we took it down off of another site and I had to rename it and it went through. It was one of the first songs I dropped last year and it shot up there. So we did it over, you know what I'm saying? Because we realized a couple things, man. Tennessee Dave. We shout out Tennessee Dave, shout out Diamond, shout out John, shout out Aaron, shout out, who else? Golly, who else? Everyone who is still clean and sober in sobriety. Everyone who supports the Sober Motivation movement. I will be getting, not no hoodies yet, but I will be getting some tank tops for men, tank tops for women. Not right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Just give me a minute, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Because I do what I say. It may not be when y'all want it to happen, but just understand, like, I have a lot of shit going on. I do a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I do it alone. Me and Tennessee Dave. Tennessee Dave does his end. I do my end. We working on getting Diamond to, how do you say, get more comfortable with herself. You know what I'm saying? Because she has a good story to tell, but we just want to we want to have her on here for a woman's point of view, and that's it. Because me and John can get on here and talk about men shit and relationships with women, but how can we talk about relationships with women and a woman not present and they can't defend themselves? That's all I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? A woman's perspective, a woman's gut, a woman's feeling usually is always true. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking forward into that. I don't know when that's going to happen, but from here until then, I'm going to be here every morning, this time, talking to you guys. Real quick. You know what I'm saying? Until we get the numbers up, and then we'll make it longer. This might be funny, all that type of the stories I got to tell and all that stuff, but I don't want to get on here and just tell stories about what I used to do, because look here, and I'm gonna leave it like this. Look here. If your motherfucking ass worry about the past, you're gonna trip moving to the future. So I gotta say it again. If your motherfucking ass keep on worrying about what happened back then, your motherfucking ass gonna trip moving to the future. Moving forward. Meaning you might fall and have to go back. Motherfucker, I will never go back. This is CCX 50/50 business. 10.
50 business, I done made my own brand, and I put it in their face to make a hater overstand. Got a hunger to recover, man, I got some dinner plates. Just set this time and reservation like a dinner date.